Hi, I'm Samantha Varner, and this is the She Needs Grit podcast, the show where I dig into how to prioritize profit in your business and build an empire using grit and strategy and doing it in a simple, no BS kind of way. Let's get started. Hello. Welcome to She Needs Grit. I'm your host, Samantha Varner, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. I am standing in the podcast studio. I've started recording standing up to try and get my energy and enthusiasm. And so my hands are going. It's great. I do look a little crazy when people walk by, but that's fine, right? Everybody looks a little crazy when people are watching them record a podcast. I'm sure of it. I'm really looking forward to the topic that I have planned for you today. So I am going to speak a little bit about keeping your eyes on your own paper. I think that business owners, as we are growing our businesses and expanding and starting to do things in a bigger way, right? Take up more space and be more wild in the world with our businesses. What sometimes happens with business owners that I know, some that I've coached, some that I've just interacted with, is that we get very distracted by what other people are doing. The most typical part of that I hear from people is that they will be looking at their competitors on social media or webinars, or they'll sign up for things because they want to do a little bit of research. They want to have an idea of what else is happening out there in the world, in their industry, and they think that they're doing research. That's what they're telling themselves. If this sounds like, wait, are you nodding along over there? Okay. So you know what I'm talking about, right? And I have absolutely fallen down this tunnel myself. So I always feel like I need to caveat this because I feel like I get on this podcast and I have all these thoughts and I share them with you. And I get messages back from people that allude to the fact that they think I've never done these things. 97% of the content that I create for you is because I've done these things. I am those people. I was that person in my business. And so I just want you to know you are never, ever alone in these actions. And what I'm hoping to do is I think it's really important to I want to fling open the window to the fact that we all do this. Every single one of us in our business. I want to take away the shame that you might feel. And then I want to give you a new pathway to consider to do things differently in your business moving forward. Okay, so back to I've done this too. So I think the absolute, I want to say fact, but I don't think it's fact. This is a guarantee. Your clients, regardless of the business that you're in, are not hiring you because of the product or service you offer. They're not. They're hiring you because they believe you as an individual human being, are capable of helping them create the results or solving the problem that they have. There are 400 million billion business coaches out there, right? My clients and my potential clients are drawn to me. Is anything that I'm saying completely unique and brand new? Absolutely not. Is anything I'm saying different or magical? No, it's totally not. What is magical is the relationship and the bond that you get between yourself and your client because of who you are as a human being, how you show up, how you put that same thing they've heard 900 different times, 900 different places, but the time that you said it resonates and they get it, and you use the language that they get, and you use the mannerisms, and they like that you swear a little, and they like that you're silly, or they like that you're quiet. They like that you're not silly, that you don't swear. Whatever that is for that client, that's what they buy. What we're doing when we go out and research what other people are doing or peek on their paper, right, to see if they have somehow the magic solution to the problem you feel like you have in your business, is that you're degrading the value that you have yourself. You are not trusting that you actually have the knowledge that you need already in your brain, capable of delivering that result for that client. That does not serve you in your business because it makes you doubt yourself. It makes you wonder if you're capable of delivering to your client. It makes you wonder if you're doing it wrong. It makes you believe that everyone else is doing it right. That's complete bullshit. Every business owner, if you take the time to have these intimate conversations with business owners around you and you really get into the nitty gritty, right? Maybe it's a glass or two of wine, but you have this conversation, everybody drops the veneer of everything is fine and shiny and beautiful. And you say to them, do you feel like an imposter? Do you feel like you don't know what you're doing? Do you feel like everyone else in your industry is doing better, is doing more, is doing it right, and you're doing it wrong? I guarantee if they're going to be honest with you, that is a reality. And the only way to eliminate that feeling is to stop looking at everybody else's paper. Stop coaching the way that you think other people coach. Stop being a realtor the way you think other people are doing it. Stop creating a marketing agency the way that you're creating it because you think that's how it's done. Instead, I'm going to refer back to that podcast I did a little while ago about design the life you want. I want you to design the business you want that is true to you. We talk a lot about authenticity, right? And that was a very popular word for a little while. Like everybody be authentic, be authentic. And that was shoved down our throats. And it got to the point that it lost its meaning. But this is what authentic is. My business coaching program, where you meet with me every single week for 6 months and we go deep and intimate into your business and I help you grow the profit so that you can make the money you know you want to make and you can do it simply. That is how I do it. But if I had a script, right? If I had a program and a script, which I don't, and anybody who's been around me knows there's no script. But if I did and I handed it to another person who was going to do the profit coaching that I do and expected them to be able to deliver the same results and have the same impact and all of those things, it would not work. So peeking at everybody else's paper is never the solution to creating a bigger business. Instead, the solution to creating a bigger business is to go deep and intimate into what you want to grow, who you want to touch, why you want to help them build their business or service them or create a product for them, all of that stuff. If you don't own your message and stand firmly in what is already amazing, already in your brain, you know the answers. But if you don't take the time to deliver those and don't take the time to develop those into more concrete ideas and instead rely on looking at everybody else's paper, you are a watered down kind of piss poor version of yourself. And that will be directly reflected in your clientele. It just will. All that being said today, people want to hire you. They want to hire you with exactly the brilliance you currently have. You right now are capable of delivering the results that they're looking for. Self-trust, belief in yourself, and stop looking at everybody else's paper. Stop creating a watered down, crappy version of you and step really firmly into that real version of you. Because that is who you're attracting. That's who your clients want to see. They want to know that when they get in front of you, you are exactly who they anticipated. And if that isn't your words or that isn't your concept or that isn't your thoughts, you're not going to be able to deliver. And there's going to be some sort of mismatch for the client. They're not going to be able to pinpoint it, but they're going to be like, wow, that's not what I thought this was going to be like. I didn't realize that's what I was getting. I don't understand. This seems very different than what I anticipated. So I want you to shake off that thought of I need to do research and see what everybody else is doing and just deeply, deeply believe in exactly what you think you should be doing how you should be doing it, and go out and do it more. All right. I can't wait to hear from you. Thoughts and opinions, good, bad, or ugly, are always welcome. You can email me at sam@shecollective.biz. You guys know I reply back, and it's always me. Until next episode. Are you ready to build your business to 6 figures? Then you need to book a profit assessment with me, Samantha Varner, profit coach of She Collective. Discover how working with me as your profit coach will change the trajectory of your business. Using my proprietary Crush formula, I help you identify and renovate the areas of your business that are holding you back from creating the money you know is possible. Book your call at bit.ly/profitmakercall, and let's get started. All right, that's a wrap for this week. You know that my favorite thing to do is talk shop with driven entrepreneurs building profitable businesses, which is all of you guys. I love all of the feedback that I am getting from you and the comments. Please keep them coming. Rate or review the show in your podcast player. This allows other gritty women to find this podcast and create their best business life too. As always, come and visit me on Instagram at shecollective.biz or BIZ if you're in Canada. We'll talk soon.